Living at large. Hello, friend.
Living at large. Hello, governor. We don't know how we start, so that's fun.
There's no better place to start than at the start itself.
Thoreau? Who said that? You did?
Ali, yeah. Ali 2020.
Ali! 2020. Ali, kumbaya, Ali.
Well, welcome to our very first show.
Welcome to the Eli and Baz show, the If You Squint.
I like it that you put my name first. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, of course.
Namaste. If You Squint, why did we call it If You Squint?
I think, did I put in an email? I think I was handballing you to a client and I was like, I can't do it, but you can get this guy. If you squint, we're practically the same person. Is that it?
That's right. That's right. Because if you squint, we're practically the same person, which is probably exactly the reason not to do a podcast together. Because we have done one before, and on your channel, in fact, and our mums couldn't tell us apart.
That's right. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. My mum said that. She was like, yeah, you sound good or something. And I was like, I haven't even talked yet. I had put your juicy nugget at the top of the episode. It's just you talking. And mum thought it was me. My own bloody mother.
Couldn't tell us apart because if you squint, we're the same person.
You!
We were wanting to do this for some time to put together a little bit of a show. And it was meant to be this week that we were moving into an office together.
That's right.
In Richmond. For some reason we find ourselves just inside our homes, but nonetheless, here we are, and we're still connecting in isolation, making it happen because ain't no coronavirus gonna stop us.
Ain't stopping us, baby.
So my partner, she asked me, what is this podcast about? And I said, it's kind of a podcast about nothing, like Seinfeld.
Hey,
really.
Classic.
But if it works for Seinfeld, it's gonna work for us. So let's make a podcast about nothing and.
No one's ever done that. We're the Uber of podcasts.
We're the Bitcoin of podcasts and the Airbnb. We're just disruptors from the start.
I feel like we've chatted to each other every day of lockdown anyway, so we might as well record it for our friends.
And hope that we're nearly as funny when we're recording than we are when we just speak to each other naturally. We'll see what happens.
We're as funny as we think we are. What are you talking about?
At least our mums will listen.
Yeah. I mean, they won't know who's talking. Am I right?
Hey!
Hey! All right, first segment. What's going on?
So, Baz, why don't you start us off and tell me what's going on?
What's going on? I'm doing deep dives, not into political theory. I'm doing deep dives into the pantry, going to the back, using up stuff that has been in there for months, maybe a year for some of the things. So I cooked the other night some purple rice. It was grain, and then we cooked split pea soup because we've had split peas in the back of the pantry. So yeah,
great, making use of it. No waste
not one night. 2020 lockdown, baby. What about you? What's going on?
Just trying to keep a little bit of sanity in the brain cells. Being locked inside, I do quite like socializing with people and drinking beers, and just drinking beers alone in your house isn't quite the same feeling. So trying to do other things. My partner, Renata, she set up a bowling lane in our house yesterday. So we went bowling, which is a lot of fun. Something different, something that's not just watching Netflix on the couch.
I've enjoyed your Pilates as well. Tell me.
Mate, Renata's Pilates studio is doing an online live stream thing, right? She's getting all the live streams to the TV and she's doing some Pilates at home, and it's perfect opportunity for me because I've never done it before, and the biggest hesitation is to go into a class of 30 people who have done it before and be there and not be able to do it. And so doing it in front of the TV is a nice little sanctuary to be able to try to do some stuff that you've never done before. So
yes,
it's pretty good, and it hurts a lot. I tell you what, Pilates is
really
an absolute killer. Every part of my body hurt. Parts that I've never worked out before, the glutes on my butt. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't get myself off the couch. I was like, oh.
This was supposed to be a stand-up show, but you requested that we sit down, and now that makes sense.
That's right. I couldn't last that long if I had to stand up.
Shall we segment number 2?
Yeah, that was going on. I like going on.
Going on's fun. It's going on.
It's just a nice little way to start the show, what's been going on in your life. And for this first episode, that's 30 years of going on up until this time potentially. But our next episode might only be 24 hours. So we'll see what happens.
The sophomore going on is always harder,
That's right.
Do you want meme battle or do you want fact or fiction?
Fact or fiction.
I wrote this down so that I could try and keep a straightish face, and also so it didn't look like I was lying, even though I might be lying.
So for context, you're telling me what, 2 stories, and
Yes.
one is real and one's fake, or is it one story and I just have to guess whether it's real or fake, or fact or fiction, as per the segment title?
Fact or fiction? Yeah. Is it a fact, or is that just a fictional thing that came out of this? You know, I can't think of words.
Head. It's about the biggest head in podcasts at the moment.
That's why I was going to say universe. Universe I thought was going to be coming out of the Mooniverse.
It's big. I mean, I've got a big head, but your head is like astronomical. Everyone playing at home, he's actually got like a fish lens, fisheye lens on his camera. It's the only way that he could actually fit the whole nog in there.
You can't see, they're just out of frame, but I've got a couple of moons that are rotating around. Okay, here we go. Fact or fiction? The sea cucumber, the Fitzroy river turtle, the dragonfly nymph can all breathe through their anus.
Wow, okay. Interesting. So fact or fiction? I reckon the sea cucumber, definitely. Like, that thing goes both ways, you know, in all facts of life. You know, like it goes both ways. The turtle, though, breathe through its butthole, and a dragonfly, I don't know. I'm going to say that's fiction, that only the sea cucumber does it.
Oh, see, I wasn't going to play you like that. I wasn't going to go like partial fact, partial fiction.
That's interesting to know.
Okay, so it is a fact. It's a goddamn fact.
Okay, interesting.
I'll explain. The sea cucumber in its butthole has an air of respiratory trees that extract oxygen from the water. The Fitzroy river turtle gets about 2/3 of its air supply by pumping water in and out of their butts, and then they take the oxygen from the H2O. And the dragonfly nymph's anus acts as gills.
Amazing. There you go. That was Butthole Science with Baz.
That's actually the segment. It's not fact or fiction. It's butthole science.
We might do some fact or fiction, but mostly it's just going to be Butthole Science with Baz.
I think that's a way better segment.
Next segment. Me battle. Watch out. Introduce us. Tell us, what is it? What is meme battle?
Meme battle. It's where we have a topic either given to us or generated by a little thing that I found on the internet. Today's theme is Harry Potter. So you and me dove into the dark web, or the gills of an anus, and we tried to come up with our favorite memes, and then we're just gonna fling them against each other. So do you have a couple? Because I have a couple.
I've got a couple. So should we rock off to see who goes first?
Oh yeah, good idea. Ready?
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm a paper, scissors, rock guy.
I'm gonna say paper, scissors, rock guy too.
Yeah. So why did you say it weird?
Oh, because that's what everyone else online does. Okay, no, let's go.
It's our fucking show, motherfucker.
Wait, I go rock, paper, scissors.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Okay, let's do that. Okay.
Paper,
scissors. Okay.
Yes!
The amount of lag destroys that game.
So much lag. Virtual paper, scissors, rock sucks.
We've got 3 memes each. Is that what's happening? And whoever has the best meme?
I can do that. Yeah. I've probably got 2 honorable mentions that I think I have to slide in there. I've got the one that I think might win. So
Okay. So start soft. Start at number 3.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
No, I've read the books and I've seen the films, but
yes,
I'm certainly not dressing up in fandom clothing.
Yes, I mean, I also have a heartbeat, but I haven't seen the Cursed Child. Is it Cursed Child? Cursed Boy?
Yeah, I've not seen that.
Yeah, but I will say, I have already laughed at Harry Potter memes in real life. I went to the Elephant House in Edinburgh where J.K. Rowling wrote the books. I mean, she kind of worked at like 4 or 5 different cafes, I'm pretty sure. I was with my bro and we had a pie, and it was all kind of nice, cozy, like looking out the window being like, yeah, maybe I could write like the highest selling book series ever. I don't know if that's true. It's probably the Bible, but whatever. But then my favorite part is when I went into the toilet and the toilet just got like fucking writing all over it, and hilarious stuff. So there's like Passageway to the Dark Arts, and there's another one that's like Ministry of Magic this way. Mischief Managed was another one that's there, which I'm like, Very, very good. So that's Harry Potter memes in real life. All right, I'm going to send you the first one, though. I'm going to go for the lowbrow stuff first. Okay, so coming in hot.
Right. I'd like to get my basilisk into your Chamber of Secrets. A basilisk, of course.
Yo! Just classic.
There we
I
go.
had to do it as a basilisk myself.
It's a bit creepy.
It's like he's 12 years old. It's like, come on,
Ugh.
guys. Yuck. All right, so that's my first one. That's an honorable mention.
All right, honorable mention.
I'm not going to win with that, but I had to put it out there.
All right, well let me set you up for my my number 3. This one I like because it's a bit of a memeception.
Yes! Espresso Patronum.
A cup
Very good.
that says espresso patronum in an espresso machine. I thought that was good.
That's very good. That's very good. I dare say if it was Basilisk versus that, I'd give that to you for sure.
Maybe that's a good way to do it. So is that like 1 point to me, and then the last one is worth 2 points?
3 points. The last one's worth 3 points. That way,
Okay.
if you lose the first two, you can still win with a clutch.
Okay. I love it. Let's do it.
We totally planned that scoring system.
So much planning.
I started trying to find like memes to do with sexiness. Running theme. In lockdown, okay?
What happens in lockdown stays in lockdown.
It's the Vegas of pandemics. I wanted like sexy Ron Weasley, and I couldn't really get one. I was almost going to make my own meme, but I just didn't think it was funny enough. I'm like, what am I trying to get at here? And it was kind of him being a ginger. So there you go.
Here we go. Now really hot, now really rich, still ginger. Yeah.
Oh, I love gingers too, but I mean,
Rough. Poor Ron Weasley.
it's just the look, his look in that. It's just like, I'm still ginger from the block.
Used to have a little, still got a little.
Still got a little, baby.
All right. Well, okay. Here's the next one. This one I like because it's Harry Potter related, but it also is something that I think a lot of people relate to.
Thinking about all them school loans, wondering if Wizardry Degree gonna work out.
It's like a depressed Harry Potter
Oh
sitting
my
there.
god. Is he on his own?
He's on his own.
Nothing wrong with that, but jeez.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like everyone who finishes an arts degree has that moment.
Oh my god.
But seriously, what do you do? What do you actually do with your wizardry degree? Because unless you work for the Ministry of Magic, there's really
Yeah.
not any other jobs. You know what I mean? Where does everyone work?
What do the adults do? Yeah, that's a good call.
They
I
just
never
like
thought
fight
about that.
They just fight Voldemort, but no one's paying. Who's paying them? Are they on some kind of like payment plan from the government? I don't know.
I reckon HP would be okay. Like, surely he would play for like a Quidditch league or something like that.
That's true. That's true.
Makes him big dollars. That's fucking hilarious, though.
All right. So what do you think? What do you think for the second round?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it 1 point. 1 point each.
Yes.
So we can go into the final. We'll see who actually wins.
Yes.
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Meme battle. Here comes the final.
Far
The finale.
away. I mean, people will be across this, I'm sure, but I just came across it for the first time, and I fucking lost my shit. I went down a real rabbit hole about this young man.
Neville Longbottom, master of the puberty spell.
Yo! He's had a real glow up. Look at that.
Yeah, he's done well. He's done real well for himself.
Long bottoming has become like a thing where it's like you're not hot in puberty, but then you get hot when you get out of it, which, you know, I can attest to. I had like the old acne in like 10, 11, 12, and then once you get rid of that,
Look at my boy now.
I looked like a child for so long because I couldn't grow any facial hair, and now look at this. I could be from Iceland.
You do look like a Viking, that's for sure.
Thank you. I feel like one.
Yeah, I liked your final play, but I think I don't know, man.
You gonna win?
I have to shout out to my sister, who actually is a big Harry Potter nerd, and she's the one who
Cheater.
she supplied me with the goods on this one.
God damn it, Missy.
Here we go. Tell me what you think.
Bring me some burgers and fries. That's an order. Order of the Phoenix. Yes! Yes! You win.
Yes. Meme battle accomplished.
Dude, it's so good with like holding out the plates. Oh, God. And I love that it's 2 plates of fries because of course it is.
I hear that Phoenix likes fries.
Very good. Oh, I missed the listen here, little boy, because I hadn't full-sized it.
Listen here, little boy.
Bring me some burgers and fries. That's an order. An order of the Phoenix. You win this time. You get this virtual high five. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boosh!
Perfect. Worth every penny.
Someone will keep a ledger. It's not going to be me or you, but someone will keep a ledger.
Someone. And we might have to pay that someone, but it will be there.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment.
And which segment is that? We get you guys to call us in, to text us, to hit us up on the socials and ask us a great question that we answer poorly. We don't do it on purpose. It's just that we're quite bad at answering questions.
100%.
For this episode, we called my mum, Mama Bear. Give her a buzzo.
Yo, Mama Bear.
And I can tell you what, it's hard working with your mum, isn't it?
Oh, dude.
Love her to death. And she's great in so many ways, but one way is not being put on the spot. But she did come up with a few questions. A lot of them were coronavirus related, and I was trying to stop that.
Steer away.
She then started swearing a lot for some reason because she felt like she was put on the spot, and she started going, shit, oh. But the question that she did pose that we finally worked our way to through a little massaging and direction. How do you know when you've got the shot when you make videos? What for you, while you're filming out there, do you go, this is going to be a great shot?
Okay, awesome. I would say it can be 2 things. One, technically, it can just be like, you know, if you're trying to get a shot, like it's in frame and it's in focus. And then the second one is just instinctual, whether it's like, yeah, that felt right. So if that could be a take of someone delivering a line or something like that. I think that's more instinctual, that's more emotional. So I think you can, knowing that you got it both ways is the best. It's just like, it looks good, it sounds good, and it feels good. That's my answer.
That's a great answer. I would agree with that. For me, like it's, because I often work with other people when going out and filming, and I'm often not the person holding the camera itself. One of the biggest challenges of that is you've got something in your head and you have to try to communicate that to the person who is holding the camera and them trying to realize it. Sometimes you just walk around, have a look at the monitor, and then you just like, it's exactly how you pictured it and it's coming to life in camera, and through the magic of like working with someone else and getting onto the same level and the same plane and seeing like eye to eye, and for them to be able to put it on and make it on camera and look exactly the same. That's for me. I'm like, yes, that's it, man. Sweet, we got the shot that I wanted, but also on the level of like, yes, working together, synergy.
Create synergy.
So thank you to my mum for that question.
Thanks, Mama.
It was a lot better than her first question, which was, what have you both been doing with your time? So thank you, Mum. It's so nice of you.
That was a good question. If anyone has a great question, send it in.
Also, it doesn't have to be like related to anything that we do.
I prefer it if it wasn't. If it was something weird that my brain hasn't tried to, grapple with yet, that would be the best.
And if it's something we don't know the answer to, we're not going to look it up. We're just going to bullshit our way through it.
Definitely not going to look it up. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
Get out of here, kid.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Well, I think that's the end of another great episode.
That's it, Matt. Have an amazing life.
Have an amazing life. This is us signing off, not just now, but forever. Have an amazing life, kid.
I've got a cigarello. What have you got?
Oh, this is a banana.
Ah.
How do you eat your bananas?
Like this way. I've got a banana in this hand.
That's right. And a cigarello.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Ta-ta. Ta-ta.